5 guys, 1 woman, a wall between them. Simple. But watch what happens the second these guys feel evaluated. Some of them stop talking to a woman and start talking to a jury. The answer comes out, then the explanation of the explanation. Man, you can almost hear the internal voice saying, "Please grade this correctly." That's what I want to look at. Not whether her standards are good, not whether these men are good or bad. What happens to your presence when you really want the person in front of you to approve of you?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, man?
Hi.
Okay, baby.
Oh my God. My name is Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina.
Hello. I'm not gonna remember all y'all's names, but
your boy to try
I
your
will
hardest.
later. I am 25 years old. I am a Capricorn, and I do freelance modeling.
Very cool. All right.
So, bouncing off of what I just said, I would like to know your name, your age, but then for the last thing, I want to know your favorite childhood movie. Because I feel like that says a lot about how you're in relationships. Okay, number 1.
The blind setup makes this beautiful. For a few minutes, nobody can hide behind clothes, height, face, any of that. All they have is the way they think, the way they speak, and the way they hold an answer. And that last part is where things get interesting. Listen to what happens after a perfectly acceptable answer has already landed.
In terms of my favorite childhood movie, for me, I gotta say Too Fast, Too Furious. I know it's like, everybody's like, what do you mean, Fast and Furious? Like, I know a lot, trust me, I know those movies get a lot of hate, but
The second, you don't like the original?
That's fun. Guys, like it was really like, I mean, come on, there was nothing else like that first race scene with the Supra, the Nissan GTR, or like the R34. Like that design is like so iconic, and still to this day, I don't think there's not a scene in history that can outmatch that racing scene at the beginning. Like it can't be touched in my opinion.
Okay.
There. The answer was fine.
For me, I gotta say Too Fast, Too Furious.
Then he put a warranty on it. One more sentence, just in case. One more clarification, just to make sure she reads him the right way. A lot of men call this being thorough. No. Sometimes you're doing customer service on your own personality. You're trying to control the interpretation before the woman has even decided there is a problem. And the more you do that, the more the conversation starts smelling like an audition.
Okay, number 4.
I'm Devon. I'm 30, and my favorite movie is Goofy Movie.
Oh!
Hey! Damn!
I know your childhood home was probably so much fun.
Yes, yes.
Like, okay.
It was not chaotic, so don't eliminate me.
No, I live for chaos.
Woo! All right.
I'm
Seated.
Brazilian.
I'm seated.
Brazilian, so I live for it.
Now, don't turn this into some stupid rule like confident men use fewer words. A confident man can talk for 5 minutes. An insecure man can give you a one-word answer. The question is not length, it's pressure. Can you say what you mean and let it sit there for a second? Or do you immediately start chasing the sentence, trying to rescue it from every possible misunderstanding? You're talking to a woman. You're not in court defending your citizenship.
Yeah, Italy has the best food. I concur.
Yeah,
So does
I was
Google.
there one time. I would, if I could go back there all the time, that would be amazing.
Number 2,
You said a favorite food I would like to eat
yes. For the rest of your life.
for the rest of my life. Okay, I
Yes.
actually created this one, you know, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but
Okay,
y'all gotta
okay.
bear with me.
Al King chefing
All right.
it up. Let's hear it.
Everybody calls me crazy for this recipe, but I promise y'all, it is so good. Everybody watching, y'all gotta try this. But my famous cinnamon sugar fried chicken Alfredo. Y'all
no.
heard that shit right?
Fuck yeah.
Hold on. Let me explain. Let me explain. I gotta preach to y'all real quick. Well, I promise y'all, I know it sounds crazy, but when you actually make it, so you gotta blend it right. And you know, this is the black side and white side coming together in a perfect way. See, I take the slap your mama seasoning. I mix that in there. I take the cinnamon sugar, throw that up in there too. And then on top of that, you get the Alfredo sauce. throw some broccoli up in there. I'll tell you, hey, bring it out there for the holidays. Everybody gonna be begging for it. I promise y'all.
I'm not hating. I'm just confused. This is a savory dish, right? It's not like
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? It's
dipped in
mixed
cinnamon
together.
sugar, right?
Oh no. Now the trick is with the cinnamon sugar fried chicken Alfredo, it has to be a fine balance. So you gotta keep just mixing it until one naturally just comes together nicely with the flavor. You may like it more with a little bit more sweet taste to it. You may like it more with a bit more, just that Cajun sauce type of flavor to it, but still got that cinnamon to it. Hey, you want to take it a step further? You can throw in, a little bit of hot sauce, get some kick up in there. So
Let's take it a step back.
yeah.
And that's the rest of your
Number 4.
If I had to eat at one restaurant for the rest,
Okay, now listen to this one. Don't ask whether he's perfect. Just listen to the temperature of the answer.
Number 4.
if I had to eat at one restaurant for the rest of my life,
This is Devon, right?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, you remember?
She is good with names.
Yeah.
Y'all remember her name?
Sabrina.
Sabrina, yeah.
I said it first, by the way, Sabrina.
I got you. Wow.
So if I had to eat at one restaurant the rest of my life, it's this very it's fine dining. It's down there on 4th Street. It's called Applebee's, and they got some good mozzarella sticks.
That's it?
Yes,
That's it, just the mozzarella
I could eat there for the rest of my life. You ever been there to Applebee's?
No, I actually haven't.
We're gonna go there after this when we get out of here.
Okay,
When you
good.
match with me, we're gonna go.
Wow.
We're gonna have a group dinner.
Yeah. Okay. Sabrina.
Different. He gives her something she can actually picture. There's a little more direction in it. A little more, this is what being around me could feel like. And notice what's missing. He's not begging the sentence to be accepted while he's saying it. She can like him or not, but at least there is a man on the other side of the words. Desire can be visible without turning into approval hunger.
The other one was just like, "Bleh," to me. Okay, Ryan, was it?
Yep.
Okay, nice to meet you. So lovely. Well, come on here, come meet me.
What?
Hi, good to meet you.
I'm surprised that's about.
But they got Romeo out of here.
But she fucked with the brown sugar Alfredo.
You like the brown
sir.
sugar slap your mama's fried chicken?
Yes,
Hey,
yes, sir.
hey, she gonna try it too after
She
this.
said she tried.
She gonna be like,
First elimination. And no, I'm not going to do the fake YouTube thing where I pretend this proves our theory. We don't know exactly why she cut him. What the elimination gives us is something better. Stakes. Now the men know this isn't just friendly conversation. Somebody is leaving. And that's when you learn something useful about yourself. When the outcome starts mattering, do you stay present? Or do you start performing for survival?
I don't know that I said it earlier, but I'm going hard with personal training. Going through my training, so I get my certificate. So that's really the big adventure. Then I do acting on the side. So, still trying to build that venture as well. Really just constantly growing, hitting the gym. But yeah, I feel like as long as you're consistent, money will come over time. But if you're just stagnant and just not even trying, or
Listen, you already know what I'm waiting for now.
have a decent place. But just my philosophy is just like, I want enough, but I don't need a crazy amount of abundance. I know how to thrive.
What,
thrive.
What is your 10 out of 10? What are you best at besides talking?
10 out of 10, I would say I'm best at. Always positive.
Even in like the worst situations, like I always find like the bright side in life,
There it is. Answer? Footnote. Footnote to the footnote. And that's why this is sneaky. The content can be smart, while the social effect gets weaker. At some point, more information gives you less presence. You made the point. Stop embalming it. Let the woman react before you hand her the instruction manual for how she's supposed to react.
movie. I'm extraterrestrial. I'm a natural life force. Okay, talk to me, nigga.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, we got 2 aliens? Wait a damn minute. I can't have 2 aliens over there. Al King, come meet me.
Another elimination. Now look at the trap this format creates in your head. Because she's holding the cards, you start watching these men as if the only question in the room is, will she choose him? That's exactly the mentality I don't want you carrying into your own dates.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think they would describe me as very kind, generous, loving, affectionate, and a good dancer.
Good dancer.
That's what she
Damn. Can you
said. That's
keep
definitely what
up?
she said.
I can get into any club. What's up?
Oh, back it
Okay. It's Thirsty Thursday too.
up. You're all about Ebor.
Ybor?
That's where you be at, Ebor?
No, Devon is.
Oh. Nah, I'm washed up now.
Yes, she's choosing. Of course she is. But my brother, so are you. Or at least you should be. A lot of men meet a woman they find beautiful, and their standards evaporate like somebody opened a window. Suddenly, the whole date becomes one giant question. Does she like me? No. Do I like how she thinks? Do I enjoy the way she treats people? Do I actually want more of this woman once the face stops doing all the work? Is she contributing to the interaction? Or am I manufacturing the whole thing because I already decided I want the prize? Attraction doesn't cancel your eyesight. A woman can be incredibly desirable and still be wrong for you. The second you forget that, you stop meeting her. You start auditioning for her.
Fuck, man. I said I'm retired. I'm retired. I don't do it no more.
I'm done. Peace out.
I should have just said I'm a fucking alcoholic, bro. I should
know
have
if that would've
I should have
worked.
said I'm
Just
drunk right now.
always be honest.
I'm drunk right now.
You good, be honest, you good.
Hi, good to
Just
meet
be
you.
honest.
Good to
That's
meet you.
it.
Good to meet you.
Who's left?
And please don't butcher this into another internet tactic. Okay, so I should act like I don't care. Now you're auditioning for a different character. The cold, mysterious guy. Very original. You can be interested. You can flirt. You can tell a woman she's beautiful. You can make a move. The point is not to care less. The point is to want her without making her answer responsible for holding your confidence together.
Schoolgirl, come on.
Maybe a werewolf. I was a vampire in the movie.
I would
That was
think
pretty
horror,
cool, but
some type of horror would be
yeah, probably yeah, like a horror. But yeah, I think a werewolf would
like
be cool.
Teen Wolf. You know, remember the movie Teen
I
Wolf?
think yeah, a werewolf is a good one.
Give me your best growl.
If
you want to be in a vertical drama, you got to do that cringy stuff. Come on, do it for us.
I don't know. Yeah, no. How does a werewolf sound? Like roar? Like how do you roar louder?
Oh, come on.
Come on, buddy.
No.
So if a guy gets cut here, his value did not suddenly drop 30%. He got rejected in one interaction, by one woman, under one set of conditions. That's data. Sometimes useful data. Maybe your presentation was weak. Maybe you weren't her type. Maybe your lives don't fit. Maybe she simply preferred another man. Read it. Don't build a religion around it. Rejection can correct you. It does not need to become a Supreme Court ruling on your masculinity.
Come here, meet me.
That was
That
really
was
fun.
cringier than if you would have just gone,
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
come here. Hi, good to meet you.
yes, well.
Sabrina made her choice and chose Kevin.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Will they go on a date?
So, Kevin.
Would you like to potentially get together sometime?
Yeah, I think we could definitely be friends and
Yeah.
then start
I'm
it
just
off
looking
like
to meet
that.
new friends in the area.
And now the wall is down. Good. Here's what I want you to keep from all of this. Want the woman. Actually want her. I'm not teaching you to become some emotionally refrigerated idiot pretending nothing affects you. If you like her, show it. Flirt. Take your shot. Let her have standards. Let her choose. But keep your own eyes open while she's doing it. Because the moment attraction makes you stop reading reality, you've got a problem. Now she's not just a woman you're getting to know. She's the outcome, the prize, the verdict you're trying to win. And that's when all the bullshit starts. The extra explanations, the overperforming, the chasing, the constant correction. Trying to make sure every sentence lands perfectly. Trying to make sure she sees you correctly. Trying to make sure this works. That's not desire anymore. That's desire carrying your self-worth on its back. Drop that second job. Want her. Read her. See what she actually gives you. And keep choosing. Because yes, she's choosing. So are you. If you like these breakdowns, subscribe. We'll keep using real interactions to study what men usually miss while they're busy trying to impress the woman.